Run deeper into the forest. You hear a rustling in the bushes near you. Suddenly there's a blur and something smacks into the ground right in front of you. You scream as you see the mangled body of the monkey. You look up and see the creature standing over you. Kick it in the balls. The creature howls and then you feel a clawed hand grab you. You're picked up and shaken like a rag doll. You land in a heap on the ground. You can't take anymore. Kick it in the dick repeatedly. The creature starts howling again and runs off into the woods. You stand up and take a deep breath. Feel dizzy and lightheaded, so you just sit on the ground and rest for a second. Yeah, just take a breather, you know. Find the beach. You lie on the couch. You lie on the beach and stare at the clear blue sky. A warm wind blows softly across your skin. You feel relaxed for the first time in a while. I've made it to the other side. Sure you have. Take a pleasant walk on the beach. You notice a strange man walking on the beach. He appears to be alone. I guess I'll continue my journey, you think as you walk past him. The man! What about him? Ask the man where we are. The man turns around and stares at you. Where am I? Was that me asking or him asking? I'll just say I don't know where we are. The man stares at you blankly. We're not sure. Are we lost? I think so. But how did you get here? I followed a monkey. That goddamn monkey. What is your name? The man stares at you blankly. I don't know. How did you get here? I followed a monkey. Yeah, enough about the monkey, man. I say, have you seen anyone else? No. You look around and notice hundreds of dark figures walking on both sides of the road. What are they? Monkeys, lots of them. Are they coming this way? God damn it, not more monkeys. I say, I have to go. I'm not on good terms with the monkeys. You turn around and notice a huge line of monkeys. They are coming from every which way. I have to get off this road. We should run for it, one of them says. Wait, one of them says? When the monkey says we should run for it? I mean, I did kick the one. But maybe they're all afraid of me now. I run into the water. Wade into the water and make it to the other side? The other side of the water? I can't go any further. We should run for it, someone says. Okay, just run into the forest. You make it to the other side of the river and find yourself in a thick forest. I don't think I can go any further, you say. We should just run for it, someone says. Yeah, you keep saying that. I find a sharp stone. You find a large rock and begin sharpening one side. We should just run for it, someone says. I have a sharpened rock, you say. Do it. Massacre the monkeys with the sharp rock. You swing the rock and hit a few monkeys, but they take cover behind trees. You are outnumbered and surrounded quickly. The monkeys grab hold of your limbs and punch you in the face. Kill them all. Keep killing monkeys. After the monkeys are all dead, you realize you are missing a limb. How did I not realize that sooner? We have to go, you say. There's still time to kill more monkeys, someone says. They're all dead. Whatever, just make bandages from leaves for my stump. Grab the bandage tightly around your wound and try to walk. Walk into the forest. You walk in for a while and finally come to a stop. We're gonna have to stay the night here, you say. Let's find a good rock to sleep on, someone says. Or, let's not sleep on rock, let's sleep on the ground, like a sane person. Go to sleep. You find a nice flat fine, whatever. You find a nice flat rock to sleep on. I can use this as my pillow, you say. Yes, use the rock as a pillow. Good night, everyone. Good night, the others say. Who are these others? Where did they come from? There was one man before. You wake up and find the sun is out. It's too hot for blankets, you say as you get up. Where did I find blankets? We should find water soon. Well, there was a river before, so let's just go back to that. You walk up to the bank of the river and find a small trickle of muddy water. It's the end of the line, you say. Let's keep going, someone says. Well, apparently we can't, because it's the end of the line. Drink from the river. You lick the dirty, muddy water from your hands and realize it's filthy. We have to keep moving. Let's try to cross the next river. It can't be too much further. Or we'll just follow the river. Follow the river upstream. You follow the river upstream until you find a spot where it splits into two smaller rivers. I can't even see where I'm going in the sunlight. Okay. Usually sunlight helps you see where you're going, but sure. I follow the left river. The river is low, but after following it for several miles, you find a ford. Let's keep going, the man says. Keep going. I'm not sure that's the smartest idea, someone says. The water looks shallow. It can't be too deep if we can cross it. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but sure, keep going. There's a better spot right here, the man says. He leads the group over to the muddy banks of the river and shows them how to cross carefully, knee deep in the water. Okay, be nice if something happened here. Keep going. The man shows the rest of the group, and they all make it safe they cross. We're getting closer, he says. It's just a few more miles. A few more miles to what? I say, where are we going then? We'll be staying with my friend, the man says. You'll like him. He's got a whole house. And you arrive at a small wooden house at the edge of a large forest. Sure, why not? I knock on the door of the house. There's no answer to your knock. I guess he's not home, you say. Maybe he's asleep, someone says. Let's try again later. Yeah, let's just, wait a while out in the woods for this guy. Or we could just enter the freaking house. The door is unlocked, so you walk in. The inside of the house is dim and full of shadows. You walk down a hallway and into the bedroom. The walls are covered in pictures, all drawings of you. What the hell? Search the house for people. There's no one here. You check the living room and then leave the house. You walk back out into the cool forest air and sit down under a tree. Why did I leave the house? Go back to the house. You walk up the path towards the house. Hey, a voice says, do you speak English? You turn around and face to face with a man in a yellow jacket. And I say, yes I do. Who are you? I'm the assistant to the owner of the house. I'm looking for his two friends, you say. I say, they dropped me off here. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on either, dude. I ask if he knows a way off the island. It's hard for you to hear his response. Nope, the man says. Apparently I understood him just fine. And I say, let's go back to the house. I've told you everything I know, he replies. Why don't you ask your friends? The man turns around and walks back into the house. That has no relation to what I said, but sure. Enter the house. The door slams in your face. You sit down and try and figure out what to do next. If you wanted to leave the island, you would need a boat or a helicopter. Let's keep this simple. Let's search for a boat. You walk along the shore. You see that there's a small dock with a rowing boat tied to it. You get in the boat and try to row towards the other side of the island. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk the ocean in a rowboat, so let's search for a larger boat. Along the shore, you see a small pleasure boat with an outward motor. You row back to the dock and use the oar to tie up the boat. Get in the boat and leave the island. You get in the boat and start the engine. You row towards the middle of the lake. What? The engine is almost idling, but not quite. Since when are we on a lake? I'm gonna pretend we're not on a lake and say leave the island. The engine stalls. You try to start the engine again, but it doesn't catch. You stand there for a minute, wondering what you're going to do. God damn it. Fix the engine. You remove the spark plug and try to look at the spark plug gap. You change the fuel filter, you disassemble the carburetor and check the main jet for blockage. Start the engine again. It catches and you row back to the house. You walk in and see a small pile of wood in the corner of the room. You pick up a piece of wood and head back outside. I don't know why I did any of that. Get back in the boat and leave the island. God damn it. You step back in the boat and try to start the engine, but it's idling rough. As you row back across the lake, the engine sputters and stops. Go back to shore. You row back to the middle of the lake. That's the opposite of what I said. There's a small channel that leads right up to the house and on the shore, but it's shallow, so your boat won't be able to get through. Just leave the boat. Or the bore. Whatever. Can't type. You step back and raise your hands. The man walks up to you. I got some news for you, he says. God damn, I have no idea what's going on. What news? Police are coming to investigate the death of those children. What are you going to do, you ask? I don't know, he says. What? The police are coming to this deserted island to investigate the death of children, apparently. Oh god, were the monkeys children? Am I a murderer? That would be quite the twist. I wait for the police. Oh god, the first monkey was on a tricycle, wasn't it? I was hallucinating and killed a bunch of children, didn't I? You sit down in the grass and watch him pace back and forth. He disappears into the house, then comes back out with a shotgun and a bag of shells. What the hell? I ask what the gun is for. I'm going to shoot an animal, he replies. I need a gun, and continue to sit on the ground. Why are you so calm about this? The old man asks. Man, whatever, just wait for the police. He walks over and sits down next to you. We have to do something, he says. Like what, you ask? I don't know. And I say, let's just wait for the police. We can't, he says. The police might get suspicious if they don't find anything soon. What do you mean, you ask? We have to find the animal and kill it. This game likes to do this, where you keep telling it to do the same thing over and over and again, and it just finds different ways to not do that thing. Sleep until the police arrive. You lie down in the grass and pull a tarp over yourself. The old man stands up over you. I'm going hunting, he says. I just sleep. The The morning sun beats down on you. You open your eyes, feeling the morning breeze on your face. You look over at the old man. He's lying on his back, staring up at the sky. How are the police still not here? Wait for the police. You get up and walk over to him. That is not what I said to do. Alright, you know what? Search for a helicopter. Let's just try something different. You walk around the trees and see a small helicopter sitting on the edge of a cliff, just beyond a low stone wall. You walk over to it and see that it's not locked. Let's hope I know how to use a helicopter. Start the helicopter and fly off the island. As you start the helicopter, you hear a loud noise. Ignore the noise and leave. The noise continues. You look over at the shotgun lying on the grass. You pick it up, aim at the source of the noise, and fire. You see a small figure fall from the trees. Leave the island. You start the helicopter and take off. You fly over the island, then out towards the mainland. You look down through the floor of the helicopter and see a large grizzly bear lying on the ground. I don't care about the bear. Land on the mainland. As you fly toward the mainland, you can see a fishing boat making its way towards the island. You land the helicopter near the dock. You walk down the dock toward a small fishing boat. I don't care about any of that. I escaped the island, and it's over, okay? God, that took forever to get away. But, if you like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and all that, and I will see you guys next time.